Guys, today we're going to do multiplying two-digit numbers by two-digit numbers using four partial products. So yesterday we looked at multiples of 10, multiplying those by two-digit numbers using partial products. Okay. So today we're going to look at how to multiply two-digit numbers, regular two-digit numbers, by regular two-digit numbers. So our first problem we are going to work out is 35 times 43. Okay, so if we were drawing an area model, we would start by drawing out our big rectangle. And we know one side is going to be 35 and one side is going to be 43. So we really just have to think about how we're going to break up this rectangle. So in lesson 35, we broke up our rectangle vertically like this and had our 3 tens on this side, or 30, and our 5 ones over here. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to break up our other side the opposite way, which is a little bit confusing. So just bear with me. Okay, so we're going to break up our 43 and put our ones at the top and our tens at the bottom. So if we were decomposing our two numbers, we would decompose 35 into 30 plus 5 times 43, we would decompose into 40 plus 3. So we have to remember when we're looking at this is we have to multiply each piece by both of the other pieces. So we have four partial products. So we're going to do 30 times 3. We're going to do 30 times 40, and we're going to do 5 times 3 and 5 times 40. Okay, and then each of those pieces is going to go where they line up. Okay, so we have a bunch of different sized rectangles, and that'll help us figure out what goes in which box. So we're going to start. And the reason why we broke up our box in this way is so that we can work on how we are going to, the order in which we have to multiply our, for our lining it up vertically. So we're going to line up our problem vertically like we've done previously. Okay, and we're going to start in the top corner, the smallest box. So in the smallest box, we're going to multiply our ones times our ones. So we have 5 ones times 3 ones. We know that is 15. Okay. So the next box we're going to do is the other top box. So that's going to be our 10s up here times our 3. So all the 3 here in 43 goes all the way across. Okay, so both of these boxes are going to have your 3 in it. So 30 times 3, well, I know 3 times 3 is 9, so 30 times 3 has to be 90. Okay, the next box we're going to do is this box right here, the other long box. So that box is going to be 5 times 40. Oops, 40. So I know 5 times 4 is 20. So 5 times 40 has to be 200. And then our biggest box is going to be our tens times our tens. So that's going to be 30 times 40. So I know 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 40 would be 120. 30 times 40 is going to be 1,200. Okay, from there, we're going to line up our answers. So first, we did 5 times 3. So that's going to go first. Second, we did 30 times 3. So that answer is going to go second. Third, we did 5 times 40. Finally, we did 30 times 40. And then we're just going to add up all of our answers. So our answer here is 1,505. Okay, let's talk about the distributive property real fast for this problem. So we're going to take this piece of our equation and we're going to show how to represent it using the distributive property. So really what we're doing is we are taking these pieces and multiplying those pieces by these pieces. And remember, as I said earlier, we have to multiply each piece by each of the other pieces. And I know that sounds confusing, but bear with me. Okay, so we're going to start with our 30. We're going to multiply 30 times 40, which we did here. Okay, then we're going to add, because we're adding all of our partial products in our area model together. Okay, so then we're going to add the next piece. So then we're going to do 5 times 40. Then we're going to do the next piece. We're going to start back at 30 and multiply that by 3, which is what we did here. And then we're going to do 30, nope, then we're going to do 5 times 3, which is what we did here. And that will all equal 1,505 because we did 30 times 40 is 1,200. 5 times 40 is 200. 30 times 3 is 90. And 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so if a question asks you about the distributive property, that is exactly what you're doing. You're laying it out horizontally like this. Okay, let's look at the next problem. Okay, we're going to find the product of 23 and 31 using the area model and partial products. Okay, so we're going to draw our area model first. Do 30 and 1 and 20 and 3, and it really doesn't matter which goes on which side. So if you get confused about which is supposed to be on which side, don't stress out about that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with, remember, we're going to start with our ones. So we're going to do 1 times 3. Okay, and then I'm also going to write that down here for our distributive property in case we need to know our distributive property. So 1 times 3 is 3. Then we're going to do our other top box. 30 times 3 is 90. We've already done that one, right? Okay, and I'm going to write them over here vertically as I do them. So we started with 3, then we did 90. Then the next one is our other long box. 1 times 20. And then our third box is our 2-digit by 2-digit, 20 times 30. Which 2 times 3 is 6. 20 times 3 would be 60. 20 times 30 is 600. There are 2 zeros. We're going to add our 2 zeros. And we're going to add them all together. Okay, and we are finished. Okay, let's do one more problem just so we have a third example, and then you can work on your own. Okay, we're going to do 26 times 34. Okay, so we're going to start with our ones. You need to write it vertically, I forgot. So we did 4 times 6 is 24. Our next, we're going to do our other top box, which will be 30 times 6. Well, 3 times 6 is 18. 30 times 6 is 180. Okay, then we're going to do our other long skinny box. 20 times 4 is 80. And then our last box, 30 times 20 is 600. And add together. 18, 6, 7, 8. So 884 would be our answer here. Okay, if I'm looking for you to show work, I'm looking for you specifically to read the question and show what it's telling you. This would be showing it vertically. This is showing the partial products. And then here, down here would be showing the distributive property. So whatever they're looking for, that's what I'm expecting you to give.